Hello to you, the Dark Ones. How are you guys doing tonight? Well, I thought the sun is setting. I can't say how are you doing today. So in between the episodes, as usual, I have been slightly busy, but there's not much that you can see. Well, you can see a hole. But mainly I was gathering resources and I was like, yeah, I'm spending too much time on mining. So what did I do? We have an ender quarry, which has scanned 85,000 blocks. Holy, it's decently fast, I'm happy. We do have a silk touch upgrade, but we don't have anything else. Oh, and obviously making it in this mod pack is incredibly simple. All you need is magical wood, which is made with some enchanted books. And if you want to use enchanted books, use Flim Flam. It's not an actual enchantment, it's an enchanted book that you can use in recipes, that's it. Or that's what I remember. I could be wrong. I have been also working with the bees, but what we want to do today has to do with this hole. We want to farm withers. There are a few things that I want to do, and I thought a wyvern sword is not gonna cut it. I need the draconic sword, and hopefully the bow. So hence, we're going to need nether stars. So first things first, we need to make a chamber out of something which is witherproof, correct? The cheapest one that we can afford is this one, but it doesn't have a great texture. Oh, and my goodness, I can't even mine it. I just want it gone. Thank you. So, what should we do? A very good question. We're going to make the focus of warding. Why is it so cheap? So 1 nether star, 4 shards, and it's such a symmetrical recipe. I like that. Work. You know, one thing that I didn't do is to check the aspects, but we're good. We should be. Thank you. So most of you already know what this focus does, but for those of you who don't, we just ward blocks. What does it mean? It means that nobody can break it. Even the wither. Even me. Of course, I can easily unward it, but you know. Also, I just realized, can I harvest you? Ah, that's how you do that. Even without the focus, okay. I was confused for a second. So we want it to be at least 3 deep. We need to switch the blocks, which I guess in hindsight, this also works. No. Okay, if I have not messed up anything, everything should be warded. Until a certain height, obviously. I even made sure to ward the corner blocks, cause the wither explosion can get out. Not that it really matters, but it's nice if we don't damage the terrain. Yeah, this should be a decent height to ward. The explosion should not get out. So just in case you're wondering why the hell am I doing it like this, it's because that whenever you're spawning a wither, until he gets activated and, you know, there's a small explosion, well, he just falls down, provided that there are no blocks under him. As far as I remember, in this version of Minecraft, there is no such a thing as a wither builder, so we have to build it ourselves. So I think here's how we're going to do that. We're going to have 4 block placers for placing soul sand. We give you 16 soul sand each because that's all I have. We should probably try to sleep. Thank you. We need to connect them together using redstone. I'm just using red alloy wire from Project Red because I think they look nice. Maybe a timer? They should place it, good. And we're going to set this to every 100 ticks, which is 5 seconds. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted you to do. How are you even doing that? One thing that I think people should learn is that there is always competition who can be better than you. So if a block placer is not working, we just use another one. So if I put soul sand, what will you do? Okay, that's fine and good. But we can use you for the skulls, I think. So basically what's going to happen is that every 5 seconds, these guys are going to place down soul sand, correct? And whenever I want to summon a wither, I'm going to press a button and these guys are going to place down the skulls. And that is perfectly fine by me. But let me do a bit of garbage redstone and I'll be right back. For killing the wither, we're going to use a grinder from Draconic Evolution and I forgot that it faces you. So we just put the tesseract first, I guess. Then the grinder, the block, and we ward you again. Also, one thing that you should definitely remember is that I did not test this, I did not see any designs online, I don't know, YOLO'd. Basically what I'm trying to say is that this can go horribly wrong and the wither can run away. Our wither bee is working, so we do have a few skulls. I'm hoping these guys would be able to place it. And since everything is set, we just have to press the purple button. Oh, we get a wither. He's not falling down. Oh, he fell down. Okay. That's good. That's what we want. And we're missing a few blocks. But the explosion goes like way high. I was not expecting that, but it does work. It's just that now we have to have some sort of a system to take out the nether star. A vacuum hopper is not going to work. They don't work through blocks. Also, we should ward a teeny tiny bit more. This should be good enough. We try again. Did I even press it? He's falling. Nice, nice. Good. You should be able to also use a Draconic Evolution portal to reduce the risk, but you and I are members of darkness. We accept the risk. As a person who's always warping, I do embrace the risk. Actually, I just remembered, we don't really need to have a system, all we need is a hopper hawk. Yeah. Okay, but let us get all the skulls and get as many withers as we can. Actually, nothing stops you from spamming the button. Yeah, we're good. Works fine. Can I collect it? Yep. You know, as a person who always mentions that you only need one of the mystical flowers because you can get infinite petals from the tall ones, I should really listen to myself. I just spent like 10 minutes in order to find a light grey one. So the hopper hock is grey petals, light grey, rune of air, redstone root, and 1 seed. Thank you. And then we just convert it into a floating version because it's easier to place it down. Like so. You know, I made a lovely bed. We sleep in that. Much better. I don't know if the explosion is going to damage the hopper hock or not, but we will see. We shall put you over there and a chest in front of you. It collects everything and puts it into a chest. Of course, the main issue is we don't have soul sand. Which I think it's something super easy to come by. For the moment, I have to fill them in manually, but later on we're going to hook it up to our applied energistic system. How are we going to do that? I don't really know. But we will. That's the entire supply of skulls that we have. We can have 13 nether stars. That's a decent number to start with. And the hopper hock is collecting the loot, so that's good. Also, another thing that we should all remember is that in order to make awakened draconium, we're going to need charged draconium blocks. I put 4 of them inside our capacitor bank, I don't know, like 5 or 6 hours ago. 2 of them are ready. This is gonna take hours. Maybe we're going to put 1 of them over here and 1 in the reactor. The index is just horrifying. You can't find the things that you want. Dragon Heart, the ritual. Drop a dragon heart, activate it with an explosion, 16 draconic cores, and 4 draconium blocks. Charged. Fine by me. Oh, it's just 12 million out of 100 million. Well, at least you're done with the reactor. Okay, I'll bring the other one. You know, I just remembered, the reason that the reactor one was finished in like a few seconds is that the reactor has a 100 million buffer. And we just ate that all. We need 16 draconic cores, 1 dragon heart. Yeah, exactly as I said. Now it's gonna take ages. See you in a bit. Another beautiful day, and the draconium block is almost done. I say almost, but I'm still standing here. There are better ways of charging it up, it's just that we don't have any power, so what can you do? So this trick used to work in Project Ozone 2. Instead of a TNT, you could have used a creeper trophy. I'm not sure if it works in this version. It doesn't. Nope. Oh, it's cobalt. Oh my goodness. It's fine. We have a pick. I mean, we can also do it underwater, I guess. But here is also fine. So, TNT, Dragon Heart, Redstone Torch. It's active. We place the blocks and drop the cores. And I picked up the heart. Oops, there was a teeny tiny bit of lag. I'm sorry. So again, TNT, Dragon Heart, a torch. We place down the blocks and throw the cores. And run away. Thank you. I hope you don't need a draconium pick to pick it up. No, we can harvest it. Okay, I made myself the draconic sword and the draconic bow. They're not upgraded yet, obviously. We also don't have any more wither skeleton skulls, so we can't make the wyvern cores. But we should be able to do a few upgrades. We do it for the bow first. We increase the damage with an awakened core. We add to velocity, draw speed, and power. Oh, I have nothing left for the sword. Okay, so I guess we just use garbage cores. I'm going to increase the attack AoE and some power. And if we put back the enchantments, how much damage are you going to do? 60. Holy. We should increase it to 9 by 9. Nice. The reason that I have done this is that we're looking for a few rare items. And we already got it. Ender Shard. It's a rare drop from Enderman and, well, killing them one by one is hard. Killing them like this is much more fun. These are the stuff that we need in order for the Kami mode of Atomic Tinkerer, so we need to get a few. If you look, there are 2 shards from Atomic Tinkerer. One of them is the Ender Shard, and the other one is the Nether Shard. The Ender Shard, obviously, we get it from Enderman. The Nether Shard, we get it from Pigman. It's just that it's hard to group them together. And that's not the one. That's Wrath. Ah, that one. Aha. Was I low on health? Also, didn't we have a jetpack? Oh, it's in the other base. Don't you just love the speed that we're running? I know, it's awesome. Yes, we have a jetpack. And a decent sword. Okay. We don't have a jetpack anymore. We make a new one. I don't get it. Why doesn't he despawn? And he literally just one-shots you. I'm not gonna make another jetpack, obviously. We just take pearls. Although in hindsight, we don't need any armor because he kills you anyways. I was also checking the footage. The first time, I was almost at full health. Oh good, I'm keeping the arrows. I think we jumped there. Yep. Why are you angry? Okay, we just do this. Much easier. If he dies. He died. Nice. Stop spawning skeletons on my grave. We're good. We go in. No, the dogs. I'm never coming back here. But as I am telling you, this is modded Minecraft. You always carry more garbage than your inventory. But I think we have everything. We just go home. Never come back. From now on, if we see a pigman, we just shoot them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home. Obviously, the home of darkness. When we made the mob farm, we also decided to spawn Eldritch Guardians, correct? One of their drops was the Eldritch Eye, and we used it in order to open the portal to the realm of darkness. Obviously, we are looking for the boss room as well as the key. We have found the key, and I'm actually going to mark this room. Later on, we are going to come back here. I wasn't trying to fly, I was trying to look. Yeah, we can do this. Ah, it was bedrock. Anyways, later we are going to come back here in order to get the bricks, and also we are going to visit other dimensions. Because it's not just the one boss, there are more. Uh-oh. I hate crabs. They're just meant to be annoying. Also, visiting this dimension was not the brightest idea, because we have gained a stupendous amount of temporary warp. And I don't have salts. Anyways, as you guys know, this is a horrifying maze. So let me find the boss, and I'll be right back. Okay, it seems that we have arrived. Let's save the location, just in case. We shall open the door, eat some food, and there is a very high chance that he's going to kill us. Do you know why? Rantakot the Undying. Because with our draconic armor, we're essentially cheating, which is not something that he likes. You see? He's enraged. Oh boy, how do I kill him? Well, he is stuck. We need to wear our talisman of remedium and then wait to heal up. I did not actually make the draconic sword for him, but I just wanted the primordial pearl, because I knew he's not gonna like it. Oh yeah, he really hates it. Let us go and bring a normal sword. And maybe some jeweled apples. We can teleport back, right? Yeah. I did not bring the sword. I have been looking for my alumite sword, and then I remembered we never picked it up. Yep, this one. Oh, and my jetpack. So let us try this one more time and hope that he's not offended. Hello? Are you still there? Well, he is still there. Yeah, he's not offended and he's stuck. But he's dead. Thank you. My pearl? Give it to me. We have it. Actually, we don't need to walk the rest of the way back home. We can just teleport. The very fabric of magic. There are two reasons that you would have a primordial pearl. Well, according to the NAI, 3 of them you can put soulbound. Now, one of them is to make the advanced alchemical construct. And of course, the other one is to make the primal crusher, which this is the main reason I wanted it. Because this one looks cool. And besides, it's a pick, a shovel, an excavator, a hammer, so you have to carry less stuff on you. All of that being said, what the hell is an advanced alchemical construct, and what does it do? Well, it makes you the essential smeltery, the advanced version. And you might also notice it's a multi-plug, and it's actually a very complicated thing. Because I think you need to have energized nodes with Ignis, Perditio, and Aqua, which is a bit problematic. You need a giant node in order to power that stupid thing. But it is supposed to be incredibly fast, way faster than the alchemical furnaces that we have. So we're not going to operate it at this very moment, but we're going to craft it. Because this does not consume, I have more void metal, that is good. It's not going to consume the primordial pearl, but the primal crusher is. Did we dupe it? No. Okay. For a second I was very happy. But we do have the advanced alchemical construct, and that is good. Whenever we want to set it up, we will. And by want, I meant whenever we could, because at this very moment we don't have a single node. We have unnatural hunger, and I was out of rotten flesh. I literally smelted all of that for humanus. Come on, get hungry. Yes, it's fading. Okay, so you might notice I have been slightly busy. We have a weird corridor, I have also finished most of the details on the base, and I even fixed the roof. That's actually not fire-infused stone, that is painted glowstone. I realized it's way cheaper, but at least they do emit a bit of light, so you would be able to see what the hell is going on here, because let us face it, it was incredibly dark. I have also worked over here. These are the ancient rocks which I stole from the Dimension of Darkness, and over here I had to move my bedroom. This is now kind of a workstation, not an office. My office will be somewhere else. But my bedroom itself has been moved over here, with the skulls of my enemies, somehow created by bees. And most importantly, I made my own viaduct, even though we have viaducts in this mod pack. These are paving stones of travel, and they give you a speed boost. It's not much, cause you know, we have the boots, and we have the stupid sash. But if I remove the boots, you can see the difference. It's not that bad. Anyways, this is going to lead to a new area for our base, which is going to be reserved for nodes. Because I think next episode we are going to get into Kami stuff, and well, we're going to have a wand, which is going to have a capacity of 1000. It might work with experience, but I'm sure it's not working with mana, so nodes are going to be useful. And the reason that that area is going to be reserved for nodes, far away from the main base, is that. Do you see the node? That's the problem. I don't like seeing them that much. I mean, if I remove my goggles, it's fine, but I need the goggles. It looks nice. Well, I think that was the update. I didn't do anything of significance. I gathered a bit of resources, but that's it. And considering the fact that finding nodes is a tedious process, even though we're surrounded by them, but not all of them are good, and feeding process is also very long, let's start doing that, I guess. There are different types of nodes, and we are looking for a one which is bright. You see, this is normal, and I have never ever scanned it. Ideally, we want to have a hungry node, but I haven't found one. Actually, you know what? We have a crazy wand that can recharge with mana. So it's not like we're short on anything, let's just take it. You just make a jar, and boom. We take it. And you see the problem. Whenever you put a node in a jar, there is a chance that it's going to be damaged. So this was normal, now it's pale. Also, let us get some mana, just in case, because there are like a bajillion nodes here. I need a ton of mana. This is not a lost node. We're going to feed it to our other nodes. You are also normal, but it has 3 aspects, so it's good. I mean, we are going to feed it to another node, so who cares? Also, for some reason it resets. I don't know why. With the crusher it does not. The best place to find the nodes is in a magical forest. And now that I say that, there's nothing. Ah, there is one. Vitium. I don't want those. You're also normal. Also normal. Well, we take you anyways. So it's not a low chance in this mod pack, there is a huge chance. Then again, maybe I'm just being unlucky. No, I can't be that unlucky. I remember in the desert I saw a bright one. Let us take that and see how it goes. Yes, you're normal and bright. Please don't be damaged. Just for good measure, we're going to use our Thaumium Boss Silverwood Wand. Yeah? I don't have any V. Oh, okay, then we don't. Be bright. Oh, you jerk. Honestly, there is no way in this universe that I can be that unlucky, so there should be something in the configs. For those of you who don't know why the hell nodes are important, I just wanted to mention a few stuff. Well, obviously the first use that you have is to recharge your wand. We don't really need to do that because we have the Elementium wand and it recharges with mana, but that is their main purpose. The secondary use that they have is that if you energize them, which we will get to it later on, they're going to create something called Senti-V. It is used in operating some machines. If I drain some V from it, it just lost one, it's going to regenerate over time, correct? Depending on which type of node you have, the regeneration rate is going to be different. For example, a pale one has a garbage regeneration rate. Well, obviously normal is normal and bright is the best. There is another type of node which is called a hungry node. That also has normal, pale and bright, but there is a difference. It will eat the items around it and it will convert it into V, so it doesn't really have to regenerate, you can just feed him. There are of course different nodes as well, but those are not very important. Anywho, I just wanted to mention that just in case you're wondering why the hell am I looking for nodes. But I did dig a very small room and we do have node stabilizers. The advanced version. What do they do? Good question. In Thaumcraft there is a mechanic called node bullying. Basically the bigger node is always going to eat the smaller nodes. However, when you want to create a node that you want to use later on, well, you don't want it to be eaten. You want it to be safe. For keeping it safe, you just need to have a node stabilizer. No other node can touch it. But if you want it to be safe and eat the other nodes, you make the advanced version of the stabilizer. And obviously if you put a node transducer on top, it's going to energize it, but we will get to that later on. It's not a horrible recipe, it's just that we don't need it right now. Anyways, this is the bright one we found, which got damaged and now it's normal. We break the jar, and it's stabilized. So the sum is around 80, Ignis and Perditio. So we need to find a smaller node. This is 64. If I put it here, it's gonna be eaten and bullied. Nah? Takes time, I guess. Yep, so the bigger node is stealing aspects from the smaller node. And then it will grow in size, it will have different aspects, and it's going to be magnificent. And you might also notice that I have a distance of 7 blocks between the nodes, the stabilizers. That is because nodes are able to bully each other at a range of 4 blocks. This is why I have this distance. Because there is a way of repairing them using a primordial pearl. We might try that, but chances are garbage. It even says that in the book. Anyways, you see, this guy did not have any air, now it has 2. It's growing. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.